Today I'm going to go over the episode 67 part 2 leaks. Let's get right into this. Alright guys, so for today's video, we're going to do this a little bit different. I'm actually going to pop up Telantric and Innie's videos, and we're just going to react to them because they are the developers of this game. So I think that reacting to their video is going to be very good because they know everything that's coming. So I could give my thoughts in reaction to that, and you guys could see what you think as well. And then we could have a good discussion about it in the comments, and we could all see like if we like the update, if we don't like the update, so on and so forth. But before we get into the reaction video here, make sure you guys enter the giveaway that I'm doing for the Sign Mythic. Of course, you guys probably know this already, but we are giving away one of these Sign Mythics. The choice of which one is going to be up to the winner, but all you got to do to enter this awesome giveaway is leave a like on this video, smash that subscribe button, and of course, make sure you guys leave a comment with your Roblox username and what mythic you want if you win. But I can't do the corrupted one because I don't have any of those, so all the other ones are fair game except for the corrupted, okay? But with all that being said, once you do those three things, head on over to my website, LTkrazy.com, and I'll show you guys what to do next. So once you guys are on my website, go down, click giveaways, and then once this page loads up, you're going to have the giveaway right here on the top of your screen. So as soon as we hit 330k, we're going to be good to go. Just put in your automatic ticket, subscribe to my channel, follow us on TikTok for an extra 5, and then also leave a like on my video. Once you guys do those things, you have the best chance to win yourself an awesome unit. And by the way, when you're on my website, head on over to the Toilet Tower Defense page, because on here, I give all you guys the values of every unit in the entire game. And by doing this, you'll actually never get scammed again. So make sure you check your values before you get scammed. And with all that being said, guys, happy trading, and let's get back to the video. All right, guys, so I got Telantric's video pulled up here. It's got all the leaks in it, and then after this one, we're going to watch Innie's. So, hopefully they both have, like, unique stuff in it. If not, well, we'll see which one has better stuff. It doesn't matter. Let's just react to Telantric's first, and let's get right into it. Waste no time here.
Today, I'll be showing some leaks for the episode 67 part 2 update in Toilet Tower.
So I'm actually pretty sure though that the part 2 video in the actual series, didn't that come out like a week ago now? So isn't this update a little bit late? I'm not too sure about that, but let's find out.
Tower Defense. So episode 67 part 2 actually came out 4 days ago, and
okay, 4 days ago, not a week, but pretty close, right? So it's a little bit old, but it's okay. You know what? At least we're getting the update, right?
Part 1 was 11 days ago. Our part 1 update was like an entire week after it came out, so
that's why we're a little bit behind, because the first one was a little bit behind, but it's probably because they were working on the Halloween update, and you guys know that that was a lot of work. They added like 2 new maps, a whole new starting area, all that stuff, so this kind of makes sense.
Part 2 is gonna be a little sooner. I'll get to when we plan to update later in the video.
I am hoping, guys, that they plan on updating on like Saturday, Sunday, around there, because that's the best time. Obviously, it's when most people are able to play. A lot of people have school, a lot of people have work, they can't play during the week, so definitely updating on like a Friday, Saturday, that's the best. Sunday, not so much. Monday, definitely not. They used to update on just random days. I don't know if you guys remember that, but back in the day, like, it used to be Tuesday updates, Monday updates, you never really knew.
But let's take a look at what is new. So first off, the scientist is a little different because he has a
I have no idea what unit that is. I couldn't even tell you guys. I've seriously probably watched like 1 episode in this whole series. Don't make fun of me, but probably 1, maybe 2. But I just not really that interested. I don't know. You guys interested in the actual series itself? I'm more interested in playing the game. I like playing video games. I don't really care about what's going on here at the toilets. But like if it was like a cat and dog tower defense game, I'd probably be playing that if it was fun.
New weapon, but since it was just a little different, we're not adding a scientist toilet version 2, at least yet. One of the real
okay, so they're not adding whatever guy we just saw right there, so that's fine. It is what it is. No big deal, guys, right? No big deal at all.
really big things was this new toilet, the G-Man toilet.
That kind of looks like it's flying now, doesn't it? So that could be a pretty cool enemy.
It now looks a lot different, and this is gonna be the boss toilet 4.0.
Ooh, guys, there we go. We got some big new enemies right there. The 4.0 boss. So now that's gonna be fun. This could be like really like impactful for like nightmare mode. It might make it 10 times harder, guys. So that means we're gonna have to start doing these challenges all over again and like trying with all these new hard enemies.
Let me know in the comments who you think is stronger, this guy or the scientist toilet. But as you can see, he has...
Is the scientist toilet... Actually, no, I don't even know who that is. Is that an enemy or is that a good guy? I have no idea. I'm guessing it's an enemy because it's a toilet. But then again, the engineer spawns toilets for our team, so I really don't know how this all works out.
He has lasers, actually a lot of lasers. He even has lasers on his glasses. But as you can see, the upgraded Titan cameraman kind of died. So because of that...
Well, that's not good. That's sad. upgraded Titan Cameraman died. The UTC, my favorite unit in the game, he's dead. They better not remove him.
We'll be deleting the Titan Cameraman from everyone's inventory. I'm just kidding. We wouldn't do that.
He almost got me right there. I would have been mad. I would have been a little upset about that. That was the first ever mythic I summoned. How about you guys? Did you ever summon him yet?
But there weren't many new characters in this episode. Pretty much the only completely new thing was version of the G-Man toilet. So
hopefully they add something. At least like make up a character, right guys? We need something.
Of course, we're going to be adding the boss toilet 4.0. Here's what it looks like. We made him have 4 lasers.
Looks pretty good. I would say so.
And there is one bigger laser in the middle. So this laser is going to do the most damage.
Yeah, that thing looks like it's going to stun us like crazy. You guys are going to need to start bringing medics and camera repair drones every time you play now.
And, well, actually he has 6 lasers if you count the 2 on his glasses, but those are really small. They're still going to be able to stun, but not for that long. So the boss
That's good to know.
toilet version 2 stuns for the least amount of time, and with only 2 lasers. When he gets near your guys, he just stuns the 2 closest to the range.
I feel like the other bosses, like honestly guys, they're really not that big of a deal. Like whenever I lose in this game, it's never to the bosses.
And they get unstunned pretty fast, but version 3 stuns the 6 closest to its range, and if there are less than 6, he
See, that's scary. Now this next one's gonna stun probably a ton.
usually doesn't attack that often, but when he gets in the middle of these guys, oh, he only stunned 2. Maybe he just isn't feeling like it today. Like, he's supposed to stun the 6 closest to the range.
That's funny. Their code doesn't work in his own video. That's actually hilarious. That's classic TTD right there. That's like when I was playing and my enemies that couldn't be, or my teammates couldn't be like upgraded, or I couldn't place them down, stuff like that. It's just classic when I'm filming a video and something like that happens. It's hilarious. All right, guys, we just had a little ad right there, but we're back, so let's resume this.
Just the range. Anyways, this new boss toilet 4.0 has 6 lasers. 2 of them are going to be as strong as the boss toilet 2.0's, so a little weaker than the 3.0 6 lasers.
That's weird. I wonder why it's going to be weaker.
But then it's going to have that middle laser.
Oh yeah, because the middle one. So that middle one's probably going to really mess us up out here. Probably something to be scared about, but we'll see. I guess like I said before, like the bosses, they're not that scary. It's more so the other stuff that they keep spamming at you. And like the Phantom guy, that one's really, really bad.
Which is going to be a bit stronger than the 3.0's laser, kind of making it a bit harder, but of course it's going to have more health. And we are adding 1 new unit in this update.
Let's go, guys. We got the new unit. That's awesome. Okay, so I love these new updates, but it's really sad when, like, you know, developers don't add new units for us to actually go after, because then I just feel like, what's the point, like, in playing? Like, I have, like, over 100,000 coins right now. I'm sure some of you guys have a lot as well, but, like, I don't have a reason to spend any of them because there's no new mythics. There's really never anything new to summon, but now at least we're getting a new unit. Fingers crossed. It's not pay to win, though. Let's find out.
It is the brown suit cameraman. This is only going to be a rare. This is
It's only gonna be a rare, guys. See, this is where I predict the downfall of TTD. It's just never anything new to actually grind for. Like, why do I keep playing for a rare? I mean, I don't know. You guys tell me what you think, but unfortunate. I like when we get new mythics. Like, that's why I said it's tough to have a game like this based on something real, because then you can't make stuff up. Like, every week, if I was a developer, not necessarily of this game, but if I had like the cat game or, you know, whatever thing random, like, you could just add whatever the heck you want. But when it comes to this, you kind of have to stay on track and what the series actually is about. So it's kind of annoying, but, you know, I mean, they already made stuff up in the past, like all the pumpkin stuff, so why not add some more mythics and stuff like that for us to grind for, you know? I don't know, that's what I feel about, but we'll see how this game goes.
This is the one that was trying to run after the TV woman, but then she kind of just disappeared, and then he was sad. But I wasn't too sure what we could make him do. It'd be kind of funny if you place him around, like, the TV woman, if he, like, gives her a boost or something, but that'd be
cool, like a buffing unit, not necessarily this brown suit guy, but like any unit out there, like we could get some buffs going. I mean, kind of like a utility unit. You guys know how I always love my utility units that spawn me extra money or block stuns. All that would be great to have on the squad.
a very specific thing for a unit to do, so instead he's just gonna be like the cameraman but a little stronger, because
cameraman a little bit stronger sounds boring. Never gonna use him, but you never know, maybe on like a spin the wheel challenge we'll end up getting him and we'll have to use him and not have much of a choice. We'll find out then, right?
It doesn't look like he has any advantage in the show, but he stands out from the other cameramen because most of the cameramen have black suits. But if you look at the cameraman, he only starts out with one gun, and when you up...
All I know, guys, is this is going to make it more fun for when we do like an episode 67 units only challenge, because now that it's a new update coming, or at least part 2 of it, we're going to have to retry the challenge, add this brown suit unit into the rotation with some of the other guys that we got that were new. So, hey, that's a W for us at least as well. And like I said, he's going to be added to the thing. Rare is better than greens and basics. So, one more unit to add to the wheel. That's going to be good for us.
Upgrade him, he still has one gun. He only does 250 DPS maxed out and isn't really that good. I mean, maybe if you're playing easy mode, he's better than speakerman, but still.
Yeah, that green cameraman, he's pretty bad. I have to agree with him on that.
Now here is what the brown suit cameraman is gonna look like, and the cool thing about him is he actually has two guns, as you can see in this picture. So well, I'm pretty sure he just starts out with one gun.
I think you forgot to pop up the picture right there. Big oops.
And then when you upgrade him, he gets the second gun, but then whenever you upgrade him, that means he'll attack even faster, and he's basically just a better version of the cameraman, because if you think about it, okay, the large cameraman's also a better version of the cameraman, but the main thing about the large cameraman is he's a bit different in two ways. He shoots a lot faster and has a lot.
So, I mean, it's pretty obvious what this unit's gonna do. He's just gonna have two guns, guys. It's not gonna be anything too crazy. Like I said, no one's probably ever gonna use them, but you know, it is what it is, guys. It is what it is.
Lot more range, but he has like an entirely different gun and a different head and looks a bit different. So brown suit cameraman is basically just gonna be that link like in between as the rare, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, there aren't any rare cameramen, just a TV man, monster speaker man, and speaker helicopter. There aren't many rares, uncommons, and commons.
There's really not many like blues, greens, or grays. Like, it's actually kind of crazy. There's like none. So I guess like they have to always add more to it, but like it's so boring to adding these, you know, bad units. Like, it's so easy now that trading's in the game. I feel like trading, like, once again, like I still go back to when they first added it. I never thought it was going to be a good idea. I think it's boring. I mean, personally, like, I like grinding for the units, whereas now I have, you know, a bunch of mythics. I can just trade for the new best unit every single time, whereas in the past the units were locked to your account. There used to be codes, all that fun stuff, but now you can just, you know, 2 seconds get whatever you want. So I don't know. What do you guys think about trading? Do you like it? Do you not like it? I know some people love it, but I just, in a game like this, it doesn't really make too much sense to me.
Commons in the game, so we should add a few more to those tiers every now and then. And I do have good news. I have some pretty good ideas for the next diamond crate, because I have an idea.
Now that, see, they're going to be adding this diamond crate in once again. Where's the free-to-play units? They're just, you know, worried about the crates. Like, one new unit in this update, but of course we're going to be getting a crate that costs probably 500 Robux or something crazy like that, or 500 gems, you know, whatever, how much Robux that costs. I don't know, because I don't spend Robux. I don't encourage you guys to either. So waste the money. This game's going to probably die within a year. If it doesn't, you know, prove me wrong, but it'll probably be dead in 2 years. Whenever the like actual series itself is dead. This happens to every Roblox game. It's nothing against LTkrazy. I think this is a really great game. I like it a lot, but I just, once again, I always tell you guys that, like, even, like, craziness here, like, Call of Duty back in the day used to have, like, supply drops. They got rid of them because it's gambling. It was towards kids, and, you know, people went in and, like, you know, shut that down. But, of course, Roblox, a game, like, platform that's actually for, you know, children, at least mostly, allows it. I don't understand at all. But, you know, obviously, if I was a developer and you guys were a developer, maybe you guys probably be doing the same thing. No hate.
For a whole new type of unit we don't have yet, but that will be probably in a few updates. Anyways, just one new toilet and one new unit that is only a rare isn't really that much for an update.
I was just gonna say the same thing. That's not really too much to look forward to here, but let's, you know, fingers crossed here, guys. There's something else really cool coming to this update.
So besides those things, we're doing some things that we should have done a long time ago. So if you have noticed, the inventory system gets a little laggy after you get...
Yes, it does. I could agree with that. Remember, like, a week ago, guys, when I had, like, every unit in the game, like, probably 100 of each of them, my inventory was so laggy. So luckily, I deleted them all, and then, like, mainly it kind of fixed that. So that was a good part, but let's see what he has to say.
A few hundred things, and unlike almost every other game that you can open things and have an inventory, we do not have a limit in the inventory, which is not only causing lag on the
a limit's coming, guys. This could be problematic.
The server side for people that have an insane amount of stuff, because it has to load everything when they join a game. So that's why some lobbies are a bit laggy. But also, if you're the player that has a ton of stuff, you're gonna be pretty laggy when loading. So not...
I could attest to that. I surely have been there. It's not fun.
Not only do we not have a limit, but the way the inventory is right now is pretty inefficient. So my scripter is actually re-scripting the inventory system to not only make it less laggy, but we're finally gonna have a limit for how many things you can hold in your inventory.
See, that sounds like a fairly good quality of life update, so I like that. I like the sounds of that. It's pretty good.
Now, if you've been to the trading plaza, one of the reasons why the trading plaza is so laggy is probably because of the people there that have like thousands and thousands of things in their inventory. So if you're...
I'll be honest, guys, I've only been there like 2 times. Just like I said in this game, it's not fun to trade. I used to trade all the time back in Pet Sim X because, you know, huge pets used to be rare. These units, even though a mythic is semi-rare, there's like thousands and thousands and thousands of them. They're really not that rare. You know what I mean? I don't know. I've hatched them like on my like alternate account. Like it's so easy. Whereas, you know, huge pets, you have like a 0.0000001% chance. So way different.
You're worried about how much the inventory limit is gonna be, it is gonna be 1,000, which is pretty high.
That's a lot. That's actually a ton. More than I've ever had, probably.
But that should stop some lag, hopefully. And if you're worried that 1,000 isn't enough, then I guess kind of just trade up. Because there are some pretty expensive things that no one can collect 1,000 of. Like, you could have pretty much like 5 of every unit, maybe. And a few hundred mythics in your inventory still wouldn't be full. Like,
yeah, like I said, 1,000's like more than enough, guys. I don't think anyone should have to worry about maxing out their thing. Like, to be honest, now that he said 1,000, I don't think this is going to solve any of the problems unless, like, within the code, it actually fixed the lag because, like I said, I never even had 1,000. I'm sure you guys, I mean, I doubt that you do, but if you do, prove me wrong. But, you know, I don't think 1,000 limit. I mean, maybe like a 250 limit. That'd make more sense. Kind of like, you know, hold people back. But even that, I mean, realistically, in this game, like, once again, you just need 1 unit of all of them, and that's it. It's all that you need. There's no point in having 10 mythics of the same one. Just doesn't do anything for you.
Like 1,000 units is kind of a lot, but let me know what you think in the comments about if that's enough and if we should add some sort of like vault.
All right, guys, we had another ad right there, but we're back. Let's resume this.
And if we should add some sort of like vault system where you can store your units or something like that.
I think that would be a good idea. I think they also need a mailbox like Pet Sim had. That would be amazing. So then like signing for partners would be a lot easier, but I'm not the developer. I have no say in this.
Like, I have a really good idea for a vault system where it maybe, like, showed your units and they, like, stack. So it says, like, if, I don't know, if you put, like, 10 of a unit.
That would be perfect, honestly. That would be really, really cool.
In there, it will say times 10 on it. But because some units can be signed, we don't want to erase that data. So maybe after you click the unit, then it would give you a list of all yours. And then the unsigned ones would say unassigned. And then you could take it out of the vault by clicking that list and then, like, clicking which one's.
See, that would definitely become a problem with, like, the sign stuff. Like, I don't know. It's tough to... This is why it's tough to be a developer, guys. It's tough to figure out all these problems, but you gotta do it. You gotta do it.
Specifically you want to take out, but that'd be a really hard system to implement because we don't want people to lose stuff, and also we don't want stuff to be duplicated. And a lot of games...
That's very reasonable. I get that. You know, no duping. It seems like this game has a very, very solid, you know, grasp on that. Like, Pet Sim, huge problems. Everyone was duping. This game, I haven't really run into it. Like, you don't see, like, thousands of the new, like, spider TVs or anything like that, like, running around. So, pretty cool.
Games do have a vault system or, like, some sort of bank or storage. But there have been multiple games that after they add that, people were able to duplicate stuff with it. And then people lose stuff from...
He's definitely referring to Pet Sim because me and him used to play Pet Sim a lot. And, it went bad. As soon as they added that vault, broke the game.
Their inventory, so we would have to like make sure 100% that there are no issues with it before adding it. But that will be something in the near future, depending on how this storage update works out. Then there's
hopefully that comes like by Christmas. That'd be pretty cool.
another really big change that a lot of people have wanted. So if you go over to summon units, the rarest thing, if you have all possible luck things on, is 0.4%, meaning you'll have to open a lot. And
let's make a prediction. Is he gonna make it easier or harder? I don't know. If he makes it any easier, then like, I don't know, just a lot of wasted coins probably people spent. Then I spent like over 55,000 coins one time and I didn't get a mythic, which was crazy, honestly.
Sell a lot of your stuff from your inventory. So that is why we originally added, okay, originally whenever you press sell, you could only click one unit and then you'd have to click it again, sell, and then yes. But that's why we added multi-sell, so then you can press any.
Good feature. The only thing that they added, like, need to add to that is like the drag feature, and like you could just select them all. That would be perfect.
thing, and then that was something people were asking for a lot in the beginning. But now, since we have mythics, with how much you have to sell, it would be a lot more convenient if you could just auto sell, which is why we're adding auto sell on the right side, because there's buy coins on the left side, auto sell on the right.
I'm guessing auto sell is going to be like where if you summon a basic, you just click auto sell, like have that turned on for basics, and you probably select basics, uncommons, rare, you know, and so on and so forth, and then they just all auto sell. That's perfect. Great quality of life update. I love that one. Actually, I really do.
Right, we'll make it like perfectly symmetrical, and also the new coins thing at the bottom covers up the G on resetting, which I don't really like, so I also made this menu a little bit smaller so that it doesn't like collide with the stuff on the bottom.
I never noticed that. Now that's going to drive me absolutely insane. Anyone else? That's going to be so annoying. No, I seriously never noticed that. Now I'm going to see it every single time. That's like one of those things you can just never unsee.
But yeah, we're gonna have auto sell, and it's not gonna be a game pass or anything. It's just gonna be completely free. Like, you go over to it, you click on the rarity thing that you want to sell, and then boom. So whenever you summon, it will automatically sell the stuff of the tiers that you selected. So basically, besides the new toilet and unit, there are a couple new features that we should have added a while ago.
I mean, honestly, the game's not that old. Don't sweat it. You guys are doing good. Keep it up with the updates. I mean, I like this one. It sounds good. I just wish that we were getting more units to actually summon. Like, what am I supposed to do with the 120,000 coins right now? I don't know, because I'm going to summon 3 times, get the rare, and then I'm not going to waste any more money. There's just no point. Like, I don't care about getting more mythics. I don't need any more mythics if they're not new ones. So, I don't know. It's just a tough situation. That's why I said trading is weird, but it is what it is. I mean, hey, maybe I could summon some more mythics and trade up to the corrupted one. Like, I don't know, maybe. But is there a point? I don't know. We'll find out, I guess.
And there's a little bit more, but you guys will see when the update comes out. So as always, subscribe.
Oh, no, guys, you hid something from us. So that's fun. I guess that makes it a little bit more hype to kind of like jump on the update and see what actually comes. But guys, I'm actually not going to check out Innie's video because I was reading the comments. People were saying, thanks for all the leaks, like ... because he probably didn't put any leaks in it. He's a notorious clickbaiter, so I'm just gonna trust his comment section and not even watch his video. There's no point. He just clickbaits all the time. So Tolantric's video, though, very informative here, and we learned some new things. I hope you guys learned them as well, and I would love to hear what you think in the comments. So you guys are gonna have to tell me, and I'll try to respond to some comments, and we can talk about, you know, what's coming, what's not coming, if you guys are happy about it, not happy about it, so on and so forth. If you guys like this video, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to the channel. Those 2 things help me out a ton, and I really appreciate it. We're on the road to 340K. As soon as we get there, we're going to give away another signed mythic, so hopefully you guys enjoy that. And with all that being said, check out my last video. It's going to be popping up on the screen right now, where I do an awesome challenge for you guys, and I'll see you on over there. Adios.